Welcome to today's lesson, the walking follow. This is one of the most important skills to teach your dog, but it's also one of the toughest. Why? Because it goes against your dog's natural instincts to want to move quickly and explore everything around them. The goal here is to teach your dog to walk directly next to you with no tension on the leash, matching your pace and your direction.
And that's right. It sounds very simple, but walking with a loose leash is a skill that requires a lot of patience and consistency. The core of loose leash walking is all about impulse control on the go. Your dog needs to understand that in order to continue walking, they need to be calm and walk next to you without pulling or getting distracted. This means that your dog must learn to ignore everything happening around them and focus on you.
It's important to note that impulse control is a huge part of this process. When your dog learns that calmness and focus are required to keep walking, you're teaching them to regulate their emotions and impulses. This will make walks so much more enjoyable for both of you, and it helps establish you as the leader of the walk, not your dog.
And as we move forward with training, we'll also show you how and when to give your dog some freedom during the walk. But here's the key. In order to give your dog that freedom, you have to be confident that you can get them back in a calm mental state at any time. Without this control, your walk could very quickly become chaotic, with your dog pulling you in all directions, chasing after distractions, and just blatantly ignoring your leadership.
There will be plenty of drills, tricks, and exercises to help your dog down-regulate their nervous system as you walk through this very unpredictable world around you. Consistency is key here. The more consistent you are in enforcing the rules, the quicker your dog will learn what is allowed and what isn't.
And the goal of this exercise is to have your dog's head and neck aligned with your pant seam, with no tension on the leash. You'll want to keep the leash relaxed, and if the dog is walking next to you, everything's good. All is well, but if there's any pulling or tension, you have to correct it. Remember that you're teaching your dog that the only way forward is by walking calmly beside you.
The most important thing to pay attention to is the dog's body language. If your dog is calm and relaxed, that's ideal. If your dog is constantly perked up, aroused, or alert, that's a sign that they're not in a calm state, and you'll be led by your dog instead of them following you. That's why we use the command follow. The word follow sets the tone for the walk and helps your dog understand that it's about moving in sync with you, no matter which way you turn, whether it's forward, backward, right, or left. It's not about just trudging forward for 4 miles.
And when you start to be consistent with your body language and with the use of the equipment, your dog will start to understand that by walking calmly next to you is the only way to move forward and continue that walk. You're teaching them that by following your pace and direction, they get to continue. But if they get distracted and pull ahead or lag behind, the walk will stop until they can return to you and to a calm mental state.
In summary, the walking follow is about teaching your dog to match your pace and walk calmly next to you with no tension on the leash. It's about setting boundaries, enforcing impulse control, and giving your dog the structure they need to regulate their emotions while out in the world.
And by sticking to these drills and consistently reinforcing a calm, relaxed behavior on the go, you'll soon have a dog that understands walking calmly next to you is the key to a successful walk. It's essential that this skill is utilized so that way you can have improved walks, build trust with your dog, and make your outings just overall more enjoyable.
Good luck. We'll see you in the next video.